Is up, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And it's not my buys episode. This is Yimbo Interviews Everyone. This is the start of my rebranded series of interviews with toy photographers in the community. And I'm just so proud and happy to invite my friend Brandon, aka Pat the Collector, on tonight. So before I bring him on, I want to do one quick little. I'm just super excited. I have to shout it from the rooftops. Next week, I will also have an interview with Sir Dork. So Jared's going to come on too. But this is not about that because I have been absolutely ecstatic. I mean, looking at Brandon's shots, looking at Pat's shots, I hope you've been checking him out. So again, on Instagram, he is Path underscore the underscore collector. He's the man. I mean, we've been friends for a while now. And he's a fellow toy daddy, and he's just the best. So here he is. Let's bring him on. My man, Pat the Collector. Brandon.
Woo!
Too sweet,
What's
me
up,
brother.
man?
There we go. Yeah, one more. Boop. Oh, dude. So if people don't know, because again, now we're starting to get some new eyeballs on our work and our group of friends, and it's just really an exciting time right now to be in this community. And I mean, people might not know, you and I are the original pool daddies. And then Tuscan, my boy, came on, you know, after a couple of months of us grinding away, man. So, I mean, we've been at this for a minute, dude. Yeah. So it's so happy, dude. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so happy to have you on. Thank you so much for kicking this new series off for me. I really appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I didn't realize I was going to be like the first on and like, oh, okay, pressure is on. All right.
No, dude, you know it.
Cool.
Well, I know you do. Hey, we got Frank in the house, Run with Toys, Yimbo Mania running wild. Thank you, man. And then Autumn Night, our boy King of Turtle, Eric over. So hey, Yimbo, long time fan. Yeah, thank you so much, man. It's truly appreciated, Eric. Thank you very much. So glad we have some friends joining us again. Feel free to fire questions away. I will bring them up and hit those with Brandon. So right off the bat, I don't know if you want me to fire up. I made a little slideshow of some of Brandon's shots. I've talked about my actually, you have the same technical difficulties. Instagram just is not a fun app to like deal with. And now you and I are both like only relegated to logging in on our phones. It's so frustrating. So I would have loved to like. It's so ridiculous. So I thank you for sending me some shots tonight for us to like discuss. I want to be able to pick your brain on them.
Dude, yeah.
It's kind of like a whole pick bar episode dedicated to you, man. So I'm gonna like point the things out that I love, and then I can get to like find out, man. This is what I'm saying. Like it like really hits you up. So let's. I'm just gonna bring up the little slideshow because dude, we're starting with wrestling. We have to start with the wrestling because you recently joined our currently unnamed Wrestling Toy Photography Federation. And like it's great because you know, like it started small, just like, hey, I really like these Ultimates. Who wants to shoot wrestling? And now it's like turned. We have some really like, again, Frank's been in the house, Eric's in there. We have some, you know, heavy hitters in there too now, and it's just really neat to like get to know these guys, pick their brains, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm so happy that you recently joined. And you went to Raw last night.
I sure did. I got the live tour shirt.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's great.
I got the Oklahoma 316 too. They had it exclusively for the event, and like they had this one, but I was like, this one's comfortable. I'm wearing it today.
Yeah. Heck hell, that's awesome, dude. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So man, I mean, like we've always talked from day one, and whenever we have new people enter like one of our group chats that like might be a little nervous about it, we're like, man, like be proud of like it, like whatever you throw out there, like that's what you're proud of, man. And then like we're here to all just offer help, offer insights,
support.
You're a sponge, brother. Like that's what I got to tell you, because like your shots obviously have always been incredible. I've always been a fan. And then in the last, like, you've been on a nice, like ridiculous run now. And you told me some people have compared your work, and I'm going to specify like the difference that I've seen, but your work's been compared to D Amazing, and
I get that, and I'm just like, man, I love that so much because I watched so many of his videos. I've gotten to talk with him a couple times. Really cool guy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he's one of those guys. He gets the lighting, he does it, and he sets tones with it, and I love that so much.
Yep.
But at the same time, I've tried to take it and make it my own. Like I want
Yeah.
to try to use it to set a feeling and set a tone, and or almost make like comic panel feels. Like almost any time and every time I shoot Punisher, it's a red light almost every single time.
Sure. Dude, I totally respect that too. Because like, well, and then this is what I said when you first told me, like, man, it was really crazy. Somebody said that to me, and I was like, I can see it in terms of the level of quality of your work. That's where I was saying, like there is like just the crispness, the sharp, but then the lighting that you're getting is just like I can see that comparison. But then separately, you guys both have your own personalities, your own attitude dripping out of these figures, out of these shots. So, like, again, just take the compliment, man, because like he's a hell of a photographer, dude. I met him at Comic-Con. He helped me. He taught me. So you've talked to him more, like the X lighting that he does in the back. He floods it in the front. Like it's really cool. Like It's a great like lighting style to try out. But you, like I said, you've taken it and made it your own. So this Stone Cold shot, walk me through, because that's what I'm going to start doing. Like, I mean, for number one, I love the belt hanging in the background, dude.
Okay, so with this,
hit me up.
With this one, I was really, really mostly because I loved his match with Kevin Owens at Mania. I thought he delivered way over expectation. Like some of the spots they took, like fighting on the concrete, I definitely didn't expect those.
Yeah, man.
I was setting this up and I was thinking, Steve, I was thinking back, back early 2000s, whenever Steve was walking away from it all. And, I just had like the title. I shot it specifically to be sure the title was out of focus, but had enough light to where he had that shine. So you knew what that was. You knew that's the championship behind him.
Yep.
And it's kind of like he's walking away from it. Like this is not his life anymore. And I got like the blue light, kind of like a new chapter coming. Because he ultimately, that's what he had to do. He had to walk away from it all.
Right.
And dude, that's what I was trying to go for.
Just gave me goosebumps. That was a great explanation. But wait, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry, just the goosebumps took over. But I love that that style, like that interpretation that you're going for. I can totally get that with the blue, like even the way that it's flooded a little bit more on the right is really like this step into the next chapter of his life.
Exactly. Thank you.
And is that the red or reddish orange? Is that what you were going for on the other side there?
Yeah, I did. I used I got this little LED light bar from the photo center at Walmart, ironically, and they work exceptionally to add like a warmth to pictures.
Yeah.
And they come with these little color shields. There's an orange, a blue, and a white. Okay. And I've gotten to where I use that orange shield on so many things because I just like the little bit of warmth it gives things.
Yeah, well, that's great. But I think we're gonna see like this developing, like with the style that you've now really settled into in all of these shots. It's a thing of beauty, man. So yeah, that's really fantastic. And you know what, like for any aspiring toy photographers, because again, welcome anybody. If you're new to
100%
hearing us here. Again, like always the best place to reach either of us, and again we're super open to sharing all the things that we've learned. And like I said, Pat and I like, dude, you're a sponge, you take it all in and then you spit it out, you process it immediately, man. You cranking out like bangers after banger. So this is a beautiful shot.
Banger after banger.
And this is what I was going to throw out, like for any new toy aspiring toy photographer, close-up shots, like this is like medium close-up, whatever, but that's always a great place to start because you can see what Path was able to do here by bringing out those details. And something else that I've noticed, like something different, like in terms of our own styles, is like I end up having figures look at the camera a lot, even like actions, like whoever I want my focal point, it's kind of like a blue steel look. So I love that, like you're able to do this where, again, it's just a beautiful story. That's really great. I'm so happy I got to hear that. Because like sometimes we put our thoughts into things and we don't know how it's going to translate unless it's like in the in our caption or whatever. So I love that that's where you were going with that. Now we're sticking on the wrestling because again, you've been killing it, crushing it. So I pulled, oh man. So tell us what you were going for here again with the red, but we have Moxley and Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah. So with the red, like I said, I always shoot it with Punisher because when I think red, I think a serious tone. I think shit's about to go down. And, it's one of those, I would love for this to get to happen just one last time in some way. I don't think it will. You know, I heard he just got that 5-year extension with AEW.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
He has like training and like scouting position
cool.
now.
Okay.
Like, he has a lot more responsibilities. So it's one of those scenarios I think it will never get to happen, and I would love for it to, man. And I could see it now, especially if we're able to get the Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah.
With the kind of like the comedic, but when he gets in the ring, it's all business.
Yeah.
God, the style that Mox has gone back to, really, because the style he has now, it reminds me of his Combat Zone days, back to Switchblade Conspiracy days, and now with that next level that he got as his time as Ambrose.
Right.
So he took that and just bumped it to a 10.
Oh man. And you know what? It's wrestling, so never say never, right? I mean, like, I really,
exactly.
I never thought we'd see CM Punk again, and he did come back. I thought Daniel Bryan was retired. I thought Edge was done. You know? So that's great. And then this also illustrates another great point of, I mean, I know it's why I love toy photography, and obviously it sounds like you too, but getting to do stuff like this. It's our version of storytelling. It's like, I can't draw. So like, this is my way of getting to do my own comic book style or come up with my own fantasy. Well, you know, the Yimbo for me. Pat, you got to brand your your multiverse. But that's love it. And then I think, I had to put this one into the drip god, man. Dude, at Comic-Con, somebody was walking around in like the current look of Seth Rollins with like this pink suit, and I was just like, oh, the drip god, there he is. So all right, well, like let's walk us through what's in here, because I also recognize some other companies that we've either worked with or helped promote. So
okay, so this one was a collaboration I did with Unworthy Collector.
Oh yeah,
for Extreme Rules. Because he hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, I haven't felt like I have all these wrestlers on my shelf and I never shoot them." And that was essentially how I felt too. It's like, I have these guys and I don't shoot them.
Yeah.
And so I started like kind of dabbling around. I'm like, I'm down,
Yeah.
And, so the diorama, you cut it like with the blue and the gray. That's my warehouse that Jedi Jack JJE Toys made me.
Okay.
And then the backdrop, what I did, so there's a garage panel in the warehouse you can take out.
Okay.
I took it out, and in the background, that is the street dio from Diorama Prints.
Right.
And what I just went for was to capture like this backstage scene.
Yeah.
And almost kind of like a parking lot brawl scenario. And he just waltzing over Shawn Michaels, like, this is nothing. Just waltzing over him. He went through a table.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted, and I had to find a way to really just get that pose. And I love that I was able to get him to balance like he was actually trotting. That's the one thing I've come to notice with like some of the Mattel figures. They I think it's the thickness on the legs, I guess.
Yeah,
that allows me to be able to pose them like that without any assistance. And it brought it to the next level. And I just love this head sculpt. It's so cocky. It's so arrogant. I hate it.
I know.
I love it.
It's true. It's a head sculpt you love to hate. But man, like this shot, I mean, even the posing is perfect. I mean, this is literally everything that this version of Seth Rollins is right now. And really, like, I was curious about like how this all was put together, because like I said, I recognize the diorama print immediately, and I like to do stuff like that too. I that's another great company that, if you're just starting out, it's an easy way to get really realistic looking shots. 100%. But then blending them, that's what I started to
discount.
Yeah. By blending them with other dioramas. I've used them with Lone Wolf, with extreme sets. They work so well, especially when you build this world around them. And like I said, this is a perfectly crafted scene, absolutely stellar. Yeah, that's so great. And that pose, the pose, man.
I was having to try to come up with ways to do my wrestling shots, because I just have like a basic ring.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of led to like the warehouse scenarios. But ironically, today, speaking of extreme sets.
Oh, you went and did it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait, man. I have been on the fence about that for so long. How big is that? Like, will it really?
It's huge. It's huge. Okay, so let me get this back out real quick. So this is just like the mid to upper level of the arena.
Yeah.
And it's taken up the whole frame. Like,
wow.
And now there is another layer that goes on top of this. And it wraps around. Like, it's huge.
Yeah.
And then it also comes with, let me.
So while Brandon's getting this, I'm gonna say this is why I like to get themes out for collabs, because as toy daddies, that's awesome.
It comes with a small one and it has space for you to put other figures in, like I've seen a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And then any of them that are, I think you can see it pretty well. You can see like they're holding like white cardboard.
Let me solo you for a second. Here we go.
So like all those blank whiteboards, you can write your own signs on there.
Okay.
Get, like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Post-it notes and kind of stick them over it to make my own signs.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, though, I did write on one because I think it's hilarious. Just front row mom. Just a nice long piece.
Yeah. Oh, that is really stellar. I haven't seen, like, I've only been enjoying it from like our guy, Blitzfigs and Realm and Sean's Toy Chest and Legends of Wrestling. Like these other guys in our collab that like
Sean's Toy Chest is, oh my god.
Right. I'm telling you. He's another account that just like, right? Oh, I know. I've been feeling the same way, man. But there's so many of us like that are at a level. It's like, I can't wait until our whole community is hitting those big numbers, because really that's what's going to happen. The work is there. The quality of the work around whenever I'm looking on my feed, it is stellar stuff. So it's just a matter of continuing to grow this toy community as a whole, like, oh, it's so good. Here we got some people in chat, some friends. So let's see. So like I had it up before, but Frank said Brandon is the best. We know that. Our boy No Chewing's in the house. Clintastic is here. King Eternal, balancing and posing is so imperative to making them look natural and not like toys. I can't agree more. And that is also, I think, another like comparison when I see you and D Amazing, because that guy is a posing master. He's one of them, like one of the many that can just like he in his reviews, he just and then it's just like there.
A static vanilla pose. He makes it work.
Exactly. So I totally agree with Eric. And I'm a balancer. I have to use stands for like
some of your balance stuff is next level, man.
Yeah, I try, man. It's fun. Sometimes it takes me like 20 or 30 minutes, and like I want to lose my mind because I had like 10 to shoot, but I
don't know if you saw this madness behind me, but I'm currently working on redoing stuff. So it's there's a lot of wrestlers there. You can see my dioramas.
Oh, look at those dios, brother. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I just had to do on Saturday, or maybe I forget what day. It doesn't matter. One day this week, and I finally started cleaning my floor in the basement. Just like the pre-order apocalypse is upon us. Like more toys came in today. It's insane, but it's a good problem to have. Like now we have stuff that we can save our money and just open this and shoot it. That's my plan.
It's happy problems.
Oh yeah. All right. So now, we had our little wrestling section, and now other so Mythic Legions, I know you've been killing it with, and now you've been incorporating wrestling into Mythic Legions, which is also amazing. I'm super fan of that. And now these are some orcs. So let us know, like, what have you been shooting a lot lately? Like what have you been doing? What have you been enjoying? All that type of stuff.
The absolute number one thing I have been shooting the most has been my Lord of the Rings figures.
Yeah.
And now here of lately, of course, like I'm shooting my wrestling a lot. Mm-hmm. And speaking earlier of vanilla pose, I think I've only shown it to Frank. Okay. I have something I'm hoping it blows some people's minds, because I'm pretty proud of it. Awesome. It's Mexico John Berthal Punisher, of course, and like my go-to, my I don't know, I can't remember what the term is, but like I guess my specialty, the Punisher stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, that's your wheelhouse. It's
vanilla. It is vanilla. He is just standing there. Mm-hmm. But I did everything to build an atmosphere, and when I get around to posting it, I'm hoping it blows some people's minds.
Oh, it will.
I'll send it to you so you can see it.
All right, sounds good, man.
Man, with these Let me see. I almost called them mythics. Like,
No, I know.
They're fun. They're so much
So
fun.
so
man.
which so this is from Diamond Select, right? Because
Yes,
they're the
these
only
are
Lord of
Diamond
the Rings
Selects,
that
Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
These are just the Middle Earth orcs, and they are essentially army builders. That is exactly what they are.
Okay.
And when you buy one, you get that basic head, and you get
Okay.
the helmeted head as well. So you buy two, and you can have alternating, or it's an army, it's a legion, right?
Okay.
Put that helmet on a bunch of them, and you have a whole force. You have a whole battalion. And
Dude.
then, man, being that there's no other company that has this license, it has allowed Diamond Select. This is one thing that people probably aren't aware of. It allowed them to take these guys and give them double joints on the elbows and the knees.
Oh,
and
you
then
can
the
see
armor,
that
the
there.
armor plating around their legs, like the skirt piece and the shoulders.
Yeah.
Is soft and pliable. Like here, let me.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll throw you up real quick. Here
I got
we
him
go.
holding a spear, but you kick that leg up.
Oh, that's all you know. That's all I ever want. Can I put the leg up straight? Look at that.
No, Robo. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
And then
man,
get that spear out of here,
dude. That is looking also because it's all good. Take your time. This happens to me all the time. You know, you've seen me before.
It's actually the shot I was working on.
That's
I'm working on a Aragorn cut his arm off shot.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, how that looked really
joint, man, like
malleable.
That is flat. That is hand to shoulder.
That's great.
That is insane. And this is diamond. And this, look at that face. That's gnarly.
Well, I've never this is something you and I were just talking about, like
soft, like it allows for.
Oh yeah.
Glenn Webb,
That's yeah, dude. So Diamond seems like they've been coming a long way because like you said, the only other Lord of the Rings figures I've seen are like those bendy figs, and I'm not buying any of that stuff. Nope. Like it's not what we do. So
see, there is there's the BST.
Oh yeah, but
$15 figures.
They're tiny. They're tiny.
They're like 4 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
I'm not one to try to talk somebody out of a line or out of a company.
Sure. Right.
But this, from my experiences with them and customer service experience as well for QC issues, they don't care. I've never once had that experience with a company, and it just feels that way. It feels like they're getting these licenses and they're pumping them out, which I get that, money.
Right, but, right.
Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But whenever, again, like I said, I am not the one to bash anybody or anything.
Sure.
But I got a hold of them one time about a QC issue I had, ironically, with a Legolas I got from them.
Okay.
And I was essentially told what I can do is I can take it back to the store with my receipt and try to get a different one. Like, y'all can't do anything? And like they basically just put all the responsibility on the store. Like it's not their, it's even though it was their product, it's a store problem, not mine or not theirs.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm like, now I'm just like preaching, man, about these Lord of the Rings figures from Diamond because they are incredible.
Yeah,
they're beautiful at that. They are beauties.
What I was noticing most is like because I obviously have a handful of them, and it seemed like you were having such an easy time with the double joints and moving the legs and the so they've made huge jumps as well in their quality. Not that they not that the stuff before, but it's like a McFarlane. I bought the older stuff, but the newer stuff has been killing it. It seems like Diamond is now on that path as well.
They do have some stuff that they're still putting out some single jointed figures. I'm not going to say they're not.
Sure.
Like for example, here's the funny part. This might be my favorite figure that's out right now. There's stuff coming, and I got the go ahead to talk about.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
I love Gimli.
Oh, dude, I was saving him for the end, man. He was your last shot because I know that he's your.
I can do this right now. So he's single jointed in the elbows.
Okay.
Single jointed in the knees. But let's just talk about how easily, like, you can just bam.
Yeah, that's
great. And he has a really good hip rotation. I need to angle this right. There we go. And boom, walking pose.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
And with Gimli, he's not an agile guy. You don't need him to be able to do, a Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm not doing a split kick. I'm not flying.
Yeah,
All I need is for him to be able to hoist that axe up over his head and bring it down. That's what I need with Gimli.
Yeah, let's see that pose real quick. Right up there. That was great.
That's what I want. That's all I need when it comes to Gimli, man.
Yep.
And the price point is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, considering now that they've been able to keep their prices, like consistent this entire time that I've been following, buying toys again. I think I bought my Carnage for around $30, and like everything else, so is around that price point now. So the sculpting and like hearing that this articulation is so like fantastic. That's like
even on their single jointed, it really does not matter. Here, single joint example.
Yeah,
but this is one. If anybody listening, anybody watching, I've already sent this to plenty of the other like chats or people I've talked to.
Yeah.
If you're on the fence, if you're just wanting to get that one figure, even you're that one Diamond Select figure to see how you feel about the effort they put into the figure, the accessories they put into the figure. So, Gimli. Go.
Let me see if is that my next, because I know I have a couple of really like he was the first. Oh, there's our Gandalf. Hold on. There we go. And then we'll go back to Gandalf. But dude,
he is single jointed. Yes, he is. However, the way they engineered him. So obviously in the film and in the books, if you've read them, he after all his time, he's become deformed. He's become this little like hermit walking type.
Right.
So if you try to make him stand up straight, I love this for accuracy. He does not. He can stand.
Yeah.
He can stand. I don't know where there you are.
Oh man.
Like he can stand, but it's not straight. But the way they engineered his hips.
Yeah, let's see it again. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, dude, this is reminding me of the upcoming Fwoosh skeletons, because those are single jointed. And when I saw Robo's preview, he's like, it doesn't matter.
Single jointed.
Yep, because if the joints can do that, it doesn't matter if there's one or two. The whole point is the movement of the figure, and
so they engineered his hip pieces to where they're able to fully rotate inward and then out at the same time, so you can get this crazy deep pose. Like he can scratch his ear like a dog.
Wow,
insane.
Well, like
he has 3 heads, multiple hands, and then he even comes with extra weapons for the other characters.
Oh, get out of town! Does he really?
He sure does. And for example, the Diamond Select Legolas, I like him. He is one I will say I'm not the biggest on. But I mean I still enjoy him for having a Legolas. Right. But he did not come with his elven blades.
Okay.
What was done about it? Gollum comes with elven blades, as well as an extra axe for Gimli. And then all of the essential Gollum stuff. He even comes with the fish, a shiny, juicy fish, nice and sweet.
Wow.
And he comes with all of those. And dude, it's fantastic.
So it's funny, like I remember when you first opened him up, and you were like, "This is my favorite one." And now, of course, like maybe but then like all of us, like it's hard to like you have a current favorite. But I mean, looking at these shots, like look at this one right here. I mean, this is yours. You took it. So the face, a perfect head sculpt for the face. He comes with the hands holding the ring.
Yep. It has he's holding the ring right there, just kind of pinching it so you can look at it.
Oh, and then I think you had told me that's the base, because Diamond comes with
diorama piece.
Diamond comes with ridiculous diorama pieces. Look at that. And you can
mix this with other universes because it's just a nice rock. It's a rock. And it has little foot pegs for him to go on there, which tells me honestly, if the pegs fit right, if you want to use this for other characters, I'm almost certain you can.
Right? Why not?
Hold on. Let me see if this will work.
All right, well, Brandon's checking that. Let me read some of these chat, because we got some friends in here. This is awesome. So here we go. Clintastic. Ooh, that set is dope. I don't even. Oh, that was the wrestling shots. That was your extreme set. What is going on, K Shark the Mighty? How are you?
Waifu.
And 88 Figs in the house. What's going on? Best Diamond Figs out is the Orc Army, so he's with you on that one. Here, let me full screen you real quick. Oh yeah.
It works.
Yes.
So confirmation. It works with elites if you want to have them fighting on by a lake for some reason.
Oh, dude, you got to see if there's like a Black Series. I mean, like to see the Black Series pegs hold.
Oh,
you got to do the I have the higher ground Obi shot. King Eternal. I have a bunch of the old Toy Biz Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, like Toy Biz. That was a special time in our younger lives. Yeah, Brandon, bring out the Gollum. There you go.
Yes.
88 Ozzy Smeagol.
Smeagol.
And then Green List 2004. Love the Lord of the Rings shots.
Thank you.
They are spectacular. So that is really great.
Now, I got the go ahead. Some people may have seen it. I know it flew under the radar. It flew under the radar enough that I didn't see it. So the next wave is already out and pending license approval, or it's not out available, but it's pending license approval.
Sure.
We're getting Boromir and we're getting Lurtz.
Oh right.
Lurtz
Dude, I need to bore in your heart.
Like the orc general who ironically is the one who he kills Boromir.
Right.
So that works out really well.
Oh,
and then the one that is in the works, it's in the books, it's spinning. We are getting Saruman.
Wow.
So we got the Gandalf. We're getting the Saruman. It's gonna. Can't wait. I can't wait.
So this is definitely a line. I mean, like I'm trying to dive in. I'm still sticking. For the time being. Like I love their Marvel stuff, but you make me want to watch all 12 hours of the extended editions. Like right now. I
drove my mother crazy with Lord of the Rings as a child. I remember there was so many times I would watch the Twin Towers every day. Or the Two Towers, Twin Towers.
Dude, Two Towers is my favorite.
Every day in a row.
Yeah, the shortest book.
I'd go nuts with it. I'd run around the house with this little katana that made like banging noises.
That's right.
I remember that.
I keep forgetting that. Like I'm so much older than you that I was like, I was in college, and I was in college like going to the theater. But I was doing the same thing, so it was okay.
You never let me live it down. I remember whenever we made the Hasbro's chat, I was originally the age cutoff. No one was allowed to come in younger than me.
Exactly.
And then I turned 25 the next day, and it's like, all right, now it's 25.
There you go. Oh man. I was just losing my train of thought because I had I don't know. I just love Lord of the Rings. Oh, Two Towers. That's right. Two Towers is by far my favorite of the trilogy, just because it seems like a lot of middle movies seem to kind of kill it in the trilogy.
Mythic Legions.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Going full screen.
Belphegor.
Yeah.
Orcs. Same.
That's good to know.
Work. I have something planned. There we go. I have something planned. I haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
I'm on like a little bit of a creative at the moment, but I'm working on snapping out of it. I got that stream set in, and I have already taken 2 pictures with it. Ooh, I haven't moved them over to my phone yet, but I have taken some already.
Oh, good. Well, again, we're just buddies talking about toys, and I know like when I get like in a creative funk, it's usually connected to either life just kind of going a little nuts, or my basement, my toy space being a little disorganized. So I'm just saying, I know you're working on reorganizing. I feel like once that's done, all of a sudden, like you're just gonna want to shoot it all and take it all back off the shelf. Like I can tell already. I want to pop back over here to this Gandalf shot. Because again, I recognize that Dio. So if you wanna speak to it,
Lone Wolf Labs, man, Lone Wolf Labs, baby.
That's our boy Kevin. I think
Santi so generous, so considerate, and he's like always open to ideas too. Like he made an incredible diorama for Toy Attic. Incredible.
Oh, that hallway, right?
Yes, that is it's sensational. And to actually create this scene, so the background behind him is the floor. I took the door out and I put the floor behind it to kind of make it like that's the hall he just came from.
Yeah.
To create like the orange glow. That little light bar I was telling you about, I got at Walmart.
Yeah.
And a fire accessory.
Oh, perfect.
And I love how it worked out.
No, obviously, dude, this is spectacular, and I love the little tilt. Oh yeah, there you go.
Easy combination.
Yep, because it looks like just like off of I don't know, like back in the olden days, like the big just fire pit that they would have like in the hallways. That's great. Oh man. Oh, I'm loving it, Pat. And I love like even again the posing is simple, yet it just
So,
has that Gandalf attitude, that
mhm.
power strut, the Vince McMahon. And I love the tilt that you put on, like you have that just a perfect amount. It just grabs your attention when you see it. And the beard, look at his beard.
Yeah, and like yeah, it has the subtle shading all throughout it to kind of give
Yeah.
that depth. Now, I will say, the Gandalf, he is a beautiful figure.
Mhm.
He is one of them that he suffers. The sculpt is obviously magnificent. It is
Sure.
a beautiful sculpt,
Mhm.
but he suffers it at the same time. You can't really see it for well because I tried to angle it the best of my ability in the picture.
Mhm.
But with the sculpt of the sleeve, it has made it to where he cannot actually hold his staff straight.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little but
Right.
you can make it work. You can make it work. And I brought it up, and that's going to be something addressed with the Saruman release.
Very cool. Oh, see, like this is what's great. So it's a company that is actually listening to its collectors, listening to the people that want to photograph and showcase these beautiful figures and these properties.
Diamond is incredible. They are so like willing and giving and considerate and
Yeah.
open to ideas and open to listening.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed when I met them at the at Comic-Con, just like that they're just great people with these again fantastic products. So like, like we've been saying for a while now, like focus on what you enjoy. You know what I mean? So right now, like Lord of the Rings, man, it's gonna make me watch it. I'm telling you, this weekend I'm gonna have to do it.
And just buy one.
Oh, I gotta have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start.
Get one. And just enjoy it. Just get lost in it. As soon as you start, it will be so hard to stop.
Yeah, I believe it, man.
Especially with the orcs, and I have some stuff. I've like crossed over my Link figure with the Plunderlings, and I'm planning to cross Link in with the orcs soon, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Oh, for sure, man. That's total Breath of the Wild vibes right there.
Yep,
like the red blood moon or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They all came back.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, and I recognize this, dude. Brandon, this is totally a thing I do as well. After like when it comes to anything non-Mezco, because Mezco with the cloth goods, you can't leave them posed up, like otherwise you're gonna stretch and the material and the shirts.
Yeah.
So with Legends or Diamond Selects or McFarlane's, like I usually will, if I am picking up after myself, I'll just put the pose back. So I just noticed with that orc, he was still in that shot because I love this shot from when he sent it to me, and he was still up in it, and I do the same thing. I love it.
I kept him in that pose just because that's what he has, that screaming face. He does come with a helmet head as well, but I just love this because I think it's beautiful. It's extremely easy. You can get it right back down. The shoulder pads are really soft, so they do not get in the way. And also, he is another double joint.
Ooh, there we go.
Squeaky because I haven't done it a lot, but
yeah,
it is squeaky, but makes it last longer.
Exactly. Hey, I'd rather have a little sturdiness, and I don't think I've ever put any heat on any of the ones that I have.
Mm-mm. Like I got the double jointed elbows on there.
Oh yeah. How's the
rotation?
So yeah, good rotation. There you go.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I will say he is a pointy figure. Like has the hard plastic point, so he got to be careful.
All right. Ooh, so we got some more stuff in the chat. Here we go. Ozzy, just wish they were 112. What are you talking about for Diamond Select? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. That's something that I've personally have accepted in terms of like as long as they're close, we can play around with our perspectives, creating depth and doing all that stuff. So like
with the orcs, I don't think that would have actually. This is something I've told someone because I can understand, say with Gimli, because he's supposed to be a dwarf, but you put him up to a 6-inch scale figure, he's about the same height.
Okay.
Now, if you shoot that at the right angle, he could just be a barbarian for you, honestly.
Yeah.
But with the orcs, I think it's okay because orcs vary in size. Mm-hmm. You got itty bitty small ones, you got hunchback ones, you got tall, crazy, lanky ones, you got big, burly, strong ones. So for me, it works, but at the same time, I also do get it. All these companies have these different scales. It can get hectic. That is my issue. Well, not really an issue because I do think McFarlane makes some good stuff. But
Yeah.
I can't mix a McFarlane figure with like a Legends figure because the height is so wrong. Or like an import figure. Now the Mega Figs, that's different. I have a picture I did with Clayface and then my Hush Batman, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I did one with my Mafex Dark Knight Batman. You know, like just that. You're right. The Mega Figs, like that's why. But like now, I just go. All right, I'm just gonna shoot DC stuff, you know, or that like in this case, I would shoot Lord of the Rings stuff, and knowing that it can blend with Mythics, that's a huge plus. For sure, because obviously, like I just had an influx of mythics come in this weekend, so this is good to know. This is all good to know. Let's see, Autumn Night. I used to nap through the Two Towers. I hated all the humans. What are you talking about, Eric? The Two Towers is the best one. It was the best one. My favorite part. Again, I'm a huge fan of the Legolas Gimli friendship. I mean, I love friendship. Imagine that, Brandon.
Legolas 2 already. I'm
doing the counts. Oh, I love the counting. The counting was like one of my favorite parts. Here we go. Clintastic. Link of the Rings. That's a nice one. Oh, that might be a future caption for you, man.
Use that.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. And because you're a toy daddy, Yenny says hi.
I know. It's almost
there you go.
Bedtimes.
All right. And imagine if Diamond made Treebeard, dude. I bought my sister. So what I would do for the longest time, because I've obviously always bought toys, and every Christmas I would try to buy her an action figure, knowing that she didn't care about them, but I would find something in her fandom. So obviously, like I always try to hit her. You know, like I remember I got her a great Catwoman one year, Wonder Woman, but she loved Treebeard, and I bought her. Remember way back when the movie was out, I got her that one. So she has it still in her house.
And I haven't talked to anyone about this one, but that's one of them I would actually say never to now. Because they revealed the next wave for the Invincible line, and we're getting Monster Girl. And we're getting the girl form and the monster form, and the monster form's huge.
Oh,
and
man.
You're getting 3 heads with it, fisted hands and open hands. So if they can put out a figure of that size, or like for example, I mean you've seen the size on like Titanium Mans and Hulks.
Yeah.
I say never say never on that one.
Okay. That would be
it. Could happen.
That'd be amazing. I would be super into that. And then here we go. Yeah, the Treebeard will be awesome as well as Balrog. There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
I know these are good, but hey, maybe they're listening. We have no idea, but maybe if they're, you know, like we just want these awesome things because Lord of the Rings is such a fun property. Oh, Santi, thank you so much. I literally always forget to do this, so this is why I try to pop in. Yeah, so hit that like button, everybody. Really appreciate it. That helps because again, forward momentum for our boys. This is awesome. All right, moving on, man. This is killer. Couple right here. So Aragorn, Strider, man. I mean, like the Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
How is he? Because like he was obviously like somebody.
I love him too. He there you are. He's another one that they gave the double joint treatment.
Ooh, so, that's good to know.
Hand to the face, even. Now his legs. Well, never mind. I was about to say I surprised myself because I've never tried to do this.
So this is great because
has the double joint.
Oh yeah, because he would be the most
storage for all of it. He even has his little dagger right here. I can't remember what he calls this. I know it has a name because it's an elven blade. I know it has a name.
Yeah. I love accessories fitting on figures. That is beautiful.
Coming with the storage, yes.
And the fact that like that's great. Like they are literally, and I've said this many times, like the fact that Gimli can move as well as he does in these orcs is really great because like Wong, my Legends Wong figure, I love that figure in terms of the look because I wanted a Wong, but I can't do anything with his legs. I can't do anything. Like strange, like those skirts are like literally you can't move them. It's so hard. And like it's so refreshing to know that they're getting the look down, but with the ability to do all of that articulation. And again, Strider, like Aragorn, is somebody you need. He's the most actiony of them all, arguably. Like he's one of them, like he was always somebody I was like, oh, right away. He's going to get him. So yeah, being able to twist him around and get him into those action poses, that's huge. And now tell me about this shot on the right-hand side. Oh, by the way, hold on, going back. Is that which horse is that? Is that the McFarlane horse?
That's the McFarlane Roach.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Because I have the Dark Knight one, and like they're good for standing in a shot.
Oh, easily. That's exactly that's all we've done with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. All right, so now tell me about the crow, because like I've seen Cox create or boys shot him before. I've seen
So
Rama Toys.
that is a statue. That is not a figure. It is
Okay.
the gallery diorama statue.
Ooh.
And it came with the window pieces as well. And with this, I kind of felt like it presented me a challenge.
Yeah.
He is set in a certain pose. You're not going to be able to move him. So what I was trying to figure out how to do was to create a scenario where the statue felt alive.
Nice.
And with the story, if it's Crow, the city is basically hell on earth. It's a madhouse.
Right.
So I took the you can't really see it. It's more out of focus. But the backdrop behind the window, because it comes with that shattered window piece.
Yeah.
Is the NECA street scene where it's the nighttime, and I took the red Ulanzi light and I had it lit behind it to try to capture like the city's in chaos behind him, just to kind of create a depth and a feeling to the scene.
That's brilliant, man. Because like I mean, you can clear like on my end, I can see like, wow, like it is the city. It looks like a city on fire. That's what you did, you son of a gun. Because I have it too now. That one of us that was brilliant. What a great idea. And then this is the other thing that I loved about Diamond and walking around Comic-Con is being around all these collectors. And again, like we are in a specific, like we look for specific things out of our toys because of how we shoot them. But I love that this whole like toys in general, like you have like shelf display pieces like this, and again, like you're able to showcase it in this way. That's fantastic. Really well done.
Whoa.
Really well done. I'm hoping you're coming. I still hear you.
I don't know what just happened.
We lost your video. Oh wait, I think you're back. There you are. So my man, the good news is, or sad news, this is I believe your favorite character. So what's your favorite figure of this line currently, like right now, out of Lord of the Rings?
Out of the Diamond line, out of the figures that I have,
I know it's tough. I mean, you can name a top two, or just like who you would pick up and shoot like right now.
If I were to pick up and shoot somebody right now, like if I were to set my stuff up and shoot right now, man.
I didn't even put you on the spot, but it's tough. That's good. That's tough. That's good. That just speaks.
I actually want to shoot Gimli.
Nice.
I want to shoot him fighting off some orcs.
Oh yeah.
Frank
that's gonna be
stuff good with it, and I'm like, man, I gotta break Gimli back out.
Okay.
I absolutely have to break Gimli back out because he's so fun to shoot, even though he has that limited articulation with the single joints. But man, for what he is, he can move, he can pose.
Yeah.
And he can get what you need from a battle axe wielding dwarf. He's not, like I said, he's not going to be doing jumping jacks and cartwheels.
No, but you got this.
Do is put that axe over my head.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that's
he
awesome.
Has like his fist hands and open hands and all the good stuff.
Hey, Matt Chew Toys in the house. What's going on, Matt? He was on the stream this past Sunday. Awesome dude. Got to meet him this weekend. So, dude, so now real quick question. So are you like, do you have to set up and break down each of these like whole set pieces? So like, cause this forest dio that you've been using for these shots is gorgeous. Do you have to like, do you have one spot or you have a couple of?
If I can get this to flip, let me move this stuff out of my way because I kind of like I use some pieces. Hey, baby.
I know you have bedtime coming up, so this is your last shot that we're featuring here. Oh yeah.
So that is just an aquarium backdrop.
Okay.
And I use that for my forest background. And then for the scenarios around it, let me get this back up here so I can.
Aquarium backdrop. That's another smart. Like I've used aquarium pieces. Like I bought some stuff at Walmart, but the backdrop that's smart.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, there's little Yenny. I know it's bedtime. Oh, you little cutie pie, little red. I told you I got a redheaded boy.
I got like you were talking about the aquarium pieces.
Yeah.
Take a night. It's okay.
And I baby. So, I know I preached this one to Zach, and he ended up finding it, and he loves it.
Yeah.
I got the log, and it's an aquarium piece.
Right.
Got some more aquarium pieces.
They're perfect for like building forest scenes. They really are. I got my piece at Walmart. I think it was I bought one of the bigger ones. It was like $17. I think that log is somewhere in that 12 to 50, right? Something like that, maybe.
It was about 12.
Yeah.
And
I got to get
for
that
my
log.
ground, I just went to Hobby Lobby. This is $5.
Oh, beautiful.
Just some grass.
Yeah.
And I use that all the time. And then I have some moss stuff I haven't used at all in a while. And then that shot you showed with the 2 orcs with the tall grass.
Yeah.
That's also something I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It is all. Let me go and.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask you about the grass. There you go. That's really well done. And now I can see that aquarium print in the back. Son of a gun. Because I was wondering if you had made trees. Like, I just commented on our boy McSwain Photography's shot today. Because, like, I know he's made them, I'm pretty sure.
McSwain, Isaiah, he is incredible.
Yeah.
He takes the time and creates all of his scenes. Like, his water scenes, he creates that as it's basically an optical illusion that he creates water.
Right.
And then with his forest stuff and with his swamps and his deserts, and he is a wizard. He is so good at what he does.
But that's what's so cool is there's no right or wrong way to do this. Like, it's just what do you think will be pieced together to look cool? Like, I love this shot. It's so good.
That little stone wall is just these little things I got.
Oh, let's see that.
Little garden walls at Hobby Lobby, $2 a piece.
Ooh.
And
do you know what's funny? I told Toy Father and No Chewing that there was a Hobby Lobby right by their hotel because I drove past it on the way home, and I was like, "Oh, make sure you stop there on Sunday." And then they're closed on Sunday because I think it's in like there's like one town in New Jersey that has like the blue light law or something that just close everything. So I was trying to get them to go, but
in the Jesus crafts.
Yeah. So I have not been to a Hobby Lobby yet in person. My mother-in-law's gone for me to go hunting, and I've gotten I have a Michael's that's pretty nearby, but yeah, it doesn't have like everything. I feel like Hobby Lobby does have a little bit more in terms of stuff that we could use as photographers.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know they have like the section over where the dollhouses are, and they have the little 1/12. Like they got furniture, they got TVs, they got wagons. They have, a lot of stuff over there. I have like a little but I have I got a little like China set that my wife picked up for me. And
nice.
I haven't gotten to do a lot with it because I love the props, but at the same time, it's like if I get a prop, like man, how am I gonna use this? Like that's my biggest issue when it comes to props. Sometimes, like I love having them, but then I start to shoot, and like for example, like I keep a memo in my phone about picture ideas.
Yeah.
And then I end up not shooting those ideas. I start shooting, and then whatever comes to mind is what I shoot.
Yep. I hear you. I have so many little setups around my basement. And again, I always say I'm fortunate until my kids eventually demand that this is their play space. But like I have all these little slot setups. It's just silly things that come to mind, and then I don't even get to them all half the time. I just end up like complaining about it on a stream, like I didn't get to shoot this. But dude, I know you have the bedtime coming up, man. And
she's going to bed right now.
She's going to bed? All right. But man, like this has been a blast.
This is something real quick.
Oh yeah, no.
I gotta show this off because I think it's incredible, and she does not allow herself enough credit for these. I've only used them in a couple pictures. I need to use them some more. I plan to. This is something anybody could do. They could she just used I think they were just corn dog or corn on the cob skewers.
Okay.
I've shown them before, but just got some twine, tied them together, a little bit of red paint, and you got like some barbaric barricades. And I got some stuff I've done with plunderlings. I've used them in the background of my Punisher Kill Crew shot where he's fighting skeletons. They're incredible. That's one of those things you have to look and you have to think. Have fun, experiment the hell out of things. Matt, Collectible Fun.
Yeah.
He's recently started doing diorama stuff.
Yeah.
And he's doing great. He's going in the right direction with his stuff.
Yep.
And I was telling him, he's like, man, something you should do. Like that wall you just made, same thing, color it black, fill it orange. And he goes, oh, that I'm not at that level. I'm like, shut up. You're at that level.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
never not at that level.
Right.
You are at the level of what you allow yourself to be.
Exactly.
Believe in what you do, because with something like that, and I don't have the patience to make a diorama.
I know.
So anytime someone makes it, it blows my mind. And just the amount of time and effort and the work that people put into it.
That's
and
it,
I
man.
appreciate the hell out of it. The people that make dioramas, they keep photography alive, man.
It's true, dude.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
like
I'd just be shooting
world,
figures
yeah,
on my coffee table. Like that'd be, you know, like so. Yeah, again, like the talent of people like Lone Wolf, and then you've worked with it. So shout them out again. Who are the other dio makers that you've worked with before?
JJE Toys, Jedi Jack, 2019, right. Incredible guy, and then Turbo Man.
And Turbo Man, right?
Eric.
Yeah.
Sensational guy. He does some great work. He does great props. He made me I call it my crack house. And it's reversible. So I got on one side, it's like the nice worn wall, and on the other side, it's brick. Okay. And I've used it with some Punisher stuff, and I got a Deadpool picture I haven't posted yet, you know, in the boxes for his little rundown house.
Yeah.
And then he also made me this one. This little rooftop piece. Like, I wouldn't have the patience to do this.
No, nah.
100%, I would not.
Right.
And he made me. Like I said, I'm in the middle of moving everything around, so it's a small wrapper behind me.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I totally get it.
He painted me up some little crates.
Oh, those are great.
And then my favorite one, I've used this a lot. He made me one smash.
Yeah, I recognize that from. Oh yeah.
You know, it has the little. It's got the little pieces. Yeah. You know, so I can kind of, if I want to, I can try to edit them out to make it look like someone actually just got busted through.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude.
But every, you know, Frank, Lone Wolf, Jack, Jedi Jack, man, Eric, Turbo Man, extremely talented guys, so talented. And then I know I've seen Jedi Jack. I've seen a lot of his stuff start popping up all over Instagram, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And he just finally got back around to posting again.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know he was in Florida for while everything was going on with the hurricane and everything, man. And he just finally got back to posting. I'm like, it's so good to see you back on here, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I mean, I had see, that's the thing. Like, yeah, you never know what people are going through. You know what I mean? Exactly. Especially as in this community of ours where we're all from, you know, from around the world, literally. You know. Mm-hmm. So
and like I feel like I'm the only one in Texas, but then there's I know Clintastic's down here.
Oh, HC Yellow Jacket, you got to hit up Martin one of these days.
Yeah, down here in Houston. That's about 9 hours from me.
I always forget, like I'm in Jersey, so we're this big. Like Texas is literally massive.
I can drive 10 hours west and I'm still in Texas.
Oh my God! See, like in Jersey, we have a saying that you can get anywhere in 45 minutes. Like, oh, where's that? Oh, 45. It's like 45 minutes away.
But in 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I'm in Oklahoma.
There you go. Because
I'm just right there at that point.
Let's see. Rabbit's Did is in the house. Marco said Hobby Lobby is an hour drive for him. Oh, I know. That's where mine is. Oh yeah, got a bunch of their 112 scale furniture. They have a Santa suit. I've seen people post about it. That's what I've been. Okay. That's right. Yeah. So I got to find that. And Green List 2004. Great job on the shots, Brandon. They were really cool. And they
Thank you.
are absolutely, dude. I mean, this has been amazing, dude.
This is a Hobby Lobby couch.
And did you weathered that up? You beat it up a little bit?
Mm-hmm. That's make it look like more of a rundown couch, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but also try to give it. You never see it, but I put a burn in the back. You'll never see it. But that's just for my own. That's for my own satisfaction.
Oh, we do so many of these things. Dude, half of the time I'm shooting my Castle Grayskull, like I'm looking at this whole like ridiculous setup I've made, and I'm like, you could just see this, but it's for me, you know, my whole little world. What brings us happiness? That's what it is, man, and that's why, like, you're the man. That's why I love you, man. Like,
man. Love you.
It's just
all love.
Appreciate you so much, brother, as a friend, as a toy photographer. Like your work, like I said, I'm happy to get the word out. Like, not that you need the help, but like again, this is just.
Hey, I don't know. Instagram hates me, man.
Oh, me too. Yeah, that's why
it's been kicking my backside.
And then I'm so used to it keeping its foot
I
down
don't
on my
care
neck
about
that
the likes. I don't care, but
yeah,
at the same time, it's like it's frustrating, you know.
I know. But
Like,
that's why I feel like
that's why we have our community. That's
and
why
we
we talk
tell
to each
each
other.
other we appreciate the work, we
Exactly.
appreciate each
Exactly.
other as human beings, like that's what we're there for. And then
Mhm.
all that stuff is gonna happen as this continues to go, like this bubble's just filling, man, like it's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
really exciting. So just keep grinding away, brother, because seriously, like the next level stuff, however I can help get some, ideas flowing, if you need anything, we can shoot it later on and try to bounce some
Oh,
ideas
yeah.
back and forth. I know I need to get back into, I feel like our run of who gets pulled. Once we took
Yes.
that break last fall, I've been like I've only shot him now a few times. You know what I mean? Like, because we went on such a, and I told you, like, that was some of my most
Consecutive.
creative. Yeah, my most
Every
creative
week.
is that weekly thing, man. And
And then we brought Ryan in, and
yeah,
it skyrocketed, and
yeah. So I love that it's continuing on. I love that people are doing it. It makes me so happy to see that like who gets pulled is like still an ongoing hashtag.
yeah,
I just know like
there's plenty of photos under the tag, and I go through them periodically just to
yeah.
reminisce, like look back on them and enjoy them.
Yeah.
And
No,
then,
because like it's the best character. But like so for me, I need that creativity coming back. I've been doing a lot of like setups, but I miss telling these goofy stories, and it's just I need the ideas. So it's again we'll have to push each other. We'll just have to bounce some more stuff. I know we were talking about one with the couch. You sent me that awesome shot, which I won't. I still have to shoot mine. But yeah, dude, I didn't forget. It's just life.
Nah,
sometimes kicks us in the junk every once in a while.
I get it. Stuff happens.
Oh, there's this path. All right, dude. Do not want you to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with my wife either, man. But this has been a pleasure. Seriously, thank you so much
Absolutely,
for coming
man. I've
on.
had a
This
blast.
is all about you, man. So please, everybody, if you're new to the stream, welcome. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. I always say it at the end, I appreciate every person that spends part of their life listening to me and us talk about toys.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, appreciate it so much.
You get me started.
And seriously, if you haven't followed him yet over on Instagram and TikTok, Pat the Collector,
Oh yeah,
hit him up. Yeah, dude, we got to push that stuff too, man. We're not just we're multi-platform now, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Multi-platform, multi-star, baby.
So it's a growing community. We got to hit cover all the bases. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Clintastic, great show, fellas. Path is the man, absolutely.
Thank
So
you, man.
again, hit him up, guys. Tell him, Path. Oh, Marco said when the movie comes out, who gets pulled makes a comeback. That's for dang sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like I feel like I'm just like biting. I'm like percolating all of this just for it to explode when that movie comes out.
I got one brewing in my brain. I haven't got to mention it yet, so I'm gonna put it out there right now.
All right.
See if it piques anyone's interest, because I've gotten I've just dove headfirst into doing my wrestling shots. I'm pulling wrestling. That's something Ryan always really wanted to do. I'm pulling wrestling.
Beautiful. I love it.
I'm putting Deadpool in the ring. I don't know who against yet. I was debating Umaga because of the face.
Yeah. I am looking forward to it, man. I mean, literally, you can go anywhere. I mean, I remember starting by Ultimates, and like I threw the Macho Man jacket on him right away. I was like, oh, all these clothes that are gonna at some point end up on Deadpool.
Yes. Well, I say that, but so if I can find him. No. Like I said, this is a madhouse back here. Here he is. My wife loves to dress my figures. Loves it.
Yeah.
So it's not Deadpool who's dressed up. Shout out Chardon's Prime. Let's get some clout on the channel. That's like more,
Yeah.
Big time wrestling fan Spider-Man.
Oh, that's funny.
He's got the Darby jacket, got the Edge shirt. He lost his spot on my Spidey shelf, though. I put RVD up here.
Oh, trust me, I get it. I love when my wife starts diving in. She does the same thing. Like I was joking with the other day. Like she had Ultron have an Ultron baby. Like I love that stuff because, like again, like when we can pull our wives into this, it's wonderful. They come up with such good insights and just looking at this stuff just through a different lens. So that's fantastic.
I gotta give one more time. I gotta give my wife some credit on something she got me as an anniversary present.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm all about Share, showing
I haven't
the
got around to
wifey's love.
opening him yet. I'm so hyped that I haven't opened him yet because once I open him, I don't know how I'm going to process it. So I don't talk Joes a lot. But when it comes to like my favorite Joes, my favorite Joe is Gung Ho.
Okay.
My favorite Cobra, Sartan. Love him.
Okay.
We found this beauty. The exclusive one with all the good stuff.
Yep.
If I can angle that right. I can take a picture, but I can't show anything off.
What a figure, man. Oh man. That's one that's evaded me for a while. Yeah.
I got that big gun in there, and like I already know I'm gonna use that gun with Punisher.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I have Spirit's sniper with my my war paint Punisher right now on the shelf. So
nice.
Happens.
Yeah.
If I get a gun, it's basically a new toy for Frank.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. I totally get it, man. Here we go. We have K Shark, the Mighty. He's about to bully me, and Rocky Watley. Great job, Brandon. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Hey! I knew that person. I think.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Rocky Watley.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, nice, Mr. Pat,
awesome.
Daddy Pat Senior. I love it. Well, Brandon, seriously, again, like I love you, man. We're gonna have to do this again because again, this was your showcase. But Yimbo buys everything every Sunday night. By all means, whatever you want to come on, just hit me up before. People, bro, I got some stuff, and we'll do some more haul stuff.
We should do some unboxings and stuff. I have stuff I need to open.
And you see me now, like I don't know, I feel inspired in terms of like I know my photography. I need to shoot more, but my like focus has been doing these lives and doing these streams, and I've been loving it. And I don't really, as long as I'm still keeping my wife with a smile on her face, I'm gonna keep them coming. So,
like I said, I got stuff to open. I still haven't opened Slash.
Oh yeah, all right. We're gonna have to do some more. We got this, man. We got even little stuff like like even hopping on Instagram. It's nice to just go on for like 10 to 20 minutes. So that's what I've been looking forward to. It's just been fun. It's been a lot of fun. So again, getting to talk to people like you, man.
So many people are on a whole nother level. It's like you're falling behind trying to keep up with everyone's work. It's like there's so many incredible artists. So many.
It's great, but there's space for everybody. That's what I always say. Space for everybody. So. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for chatting along. Again, if you're watching on a replay, please go give Pat the Collector a follow over on Instagram and hit him up. And let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, everybody. I will be on Wednesday. We have the Pick Bar coming back, and then this weekend, we'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna be. I have all of these toys to open. I have so many. So
wait,
dude, we're gonna have to. Oh yeah.
Not that one. Not that one. The other one. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
I really like that she has the unhelmeted hair that will just, and then the helmet moves up and down. I can't wait to crack her open. So, this is just two of them. But anyway, all right, brother, this was fantastic. Go have some wifey time. I'm gonna go do the same. And thank you again, man. We really appreciate it. I couldn't have asked for a better guest to kick things off, man. So thank you again.
Thank you,
all right, everybody. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later, brother. Too sweet.
Too sweet.